Good morning, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. I am Birdman Johnson. We're here playing Dwarf Fortress. This is Brightbell. We're building a ziggurat in the middle of a desert. We're surrounded by goblins. I don't think I realized that when I chose the site, but here we are. The green glass block stockpile is full. No, we'll get to that. Migrants happened. Not a ton of them, but some. Humans are here. We traded for cloth. I accidentally traded away one of our artifacts, and so I got it back. It's fine. It's fine. I got it back. This is now the metalworking area. We don't have a lot going on here right now, but we have charcoal stockpile, smelters, and some forges. Oh, actually, we can break these down now because we have more iron anvils, so we can save the steel anvil for something more productive. Eventually I'll probably put some metalworking forges down here, but for right now I just want this devoted to glass until we get a little bit further along with the construction. We are getting this torn down. I had to burrow some dwarves in here because that was the only way to force them to do the deconstruction. See, there they go. When they don't have a choice, they stay put. They are going to die of thirst though, so I will probably deal with that. We have some new livestock. Let's deal with those real quick. There's one. Oh yeah, we have an eagle now. I was hoping that we'd be able to train that. Camel can die. Which is too bad, I like camels. Okay, I guess that's it. What is there a word for veal but a donkey? Because one of these things we're slaughtering is a donkey foal. I don't know. They still will not dump these corpses. That is something they simply will not do, and I don't really understand that. But it's fine, I guess. Okay, anyway, we have stuff to work with now. So the issue is what we build now that we've got all this. Leatherwork we have. We're not worried about querns and millstones right now. Loom and clothier we have, bowyer we have, carpenter, metalsmith forge, jewelers, masons, butchers, tanners, many crafting shops. We don't need siege workshops, at least not at the moment. Mechanic, still, yeah, so we've got everything we need. We don't need a fishery. We'll worry about an ashery later. We have one dyer. Soap maker, I'm not that worried about it. And we're good on the forges, so I think what we'll put over here is storage. I think that would be a good use for this, because we will have a lot of things to store, so let's just start putting in walls here. And then let's knock out a couple of wall chunks there so we can put in some flooring. And we'll just drag select all of this for now. We'll start with this. Boom. All right. I think this will be furniture storage. Down here, we'll maybe do weapon and armor storage up here. I like this little roomlet in the back here. We're going to wall this off and use it for something. I don't know what yet. It's only accessible through the fortifications. That could actually be a good place for our prison. That's not a bad idea. Can we make green glass chains normally? No, I don't think we can. I think that was just a mood item. Okay. Oh, we could use barrels. Not barrels. I have already forgotten jugs. Pots. We can use some green glass pots. Let me check the kitchen real quick because we got some new stuff from them. No, walnuts are fine. Still holding out hope that we may be able to plant some tomatoes or something going forward. We traded for a bunch of fish and things with the humans. They're good trading partners. We love the humans. Okay. We'll do that. Not that we're hurting for food and drink right now. Our hunters had the audacity to demand a guild hall. Interesting, because we're not doing that much hunting. Unless they want to go get them crundles. I'd be fine with that. Okay, once we get this floored off, we'll start moving furniture in there. In the meantime, our next target... Let's see, which was the one we took? It was here. Apes Evils was the one that we took before. So I think our next target is going to be Fell Sports, right here. The Colorless Lie. As far as equipment goes, we did trade for some more with the humans just now. We're still missing mainly armor. Not everybody has a weapon. Oh, hello. What is this now? What is this? Excuse me. Get in there. I suppose there's no reason we couldn't just go ahead and raid them right now. It would pull some dwarves off of flooring duty. But I'm not sure that's actually a problem. Talk bad. Alright, let's send out all 5 squads. We got some time here before the next autosave, so we should be able to get them back in time. If not, well, it's just going to get exciting. And that's fine, too. Oh, I should probably let these guys out of here. But they're not done with what I told them to do yet, so they don't get to leave. When they finish this row, they can be released from their prison. Actually, what is this? Is this already? No, this is a trade goods stockpile. We should send out some of these goblets, probably. Gobletably. Probably. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Weather's warming up here. There are many leaf blowers outside right now, if you can believe it. It's interesting. We are frosty in the morning and then warming up to like 85 Fahrenheit by midday. That's like 30 centigrade. Don't make me do conversions. So we're having kind of schizo weather here in the Northwest right now, which is not unusual, but obviously things are not how they used to be. So building this gigantic greenhouse, quite literally, in the middle of the desert will be good practice for the version of reality that is coming. Oh good, we slaughtered the camel. I would eat a camel. I love camels. I think they're incredible animals, completely ridiculous creatures, but I would eat one immediately if offered the chance. Tear it up. Tear it up. Oh, are you too thirsty to work? Well, you're going to keep being thirsty until you finish the job. That's how this is going to work. So go on, finish it. All right. We're almost done here with this quadrant. Then we will start on whatever I said this was going to be. We should move the animals over. I believe I'm putting in a hotel over here, among other things. We're not going to have the animals in the block pile. It's about time to move that. Probably going to move it outside. Or onto the roof or something, I don't know. We have to roof all this. I don't want to. We have no puppies. Okay, what else do we have over here? Oh, pigs. Piglets, anyway. Right, because we're looking for boar. Nope, not that one. And we're looking for sows. If anyone has any information on this, do we actually call cavies boars and sows? Nope, not that. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we just have to wait for this to finish. There, it's done. Okay, hang on, I need to pause the game for a second here. We're going to release these guys from their burrow. There we are. Let them go get a drink. The squads came back pretty much immediately, so let's have a look here. Oh, okay. Well, that's not good. We lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we killed 2? 3. We killed 3. Okay, so that was not quite equivalent exchange. So we'll just, well, we can't add anybody to the squad yet. Okay, anyway. We're gonna obliterate this furniture stockpile here. I think that's the whole thing. Excuse me. What is this? What do you call this exactly? Fix that? Can you hear the leaf blower? Oh, right. Oh my goodness! Is that getting picked up? Yeah, of course it's getting picked up. Of course he's beelining right for me. Ah! Okay, it's done. These are floored. We're moving. We're putting things in the rooms. These rooms are a little too big. It's fine. The storage is fine. You know, as I said, we don't need much crafting room for anything other than... Oh, hey, they did this. For anything other than glass. So it's fine. If we have some very large storage rooms. Anyway, this is not quite filled yet, but I'm tired of waiting, so we get to do this part again. Aren't we so lucky? Whee! What just happened? Excuse me. What's going on here? Oh, wait a sec. Do we not have... Hold on a minute. Do we not have this yet? We don't! There you go. Go ahead and start with that. Yeah. Cool. Well, now what do we do? Everything takes so long. Yeah, there we go. No, we're all storing items in stockpiles. There we are. Nope. 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 Nobody's on it. Yeah. This hasn't even been taken down. I realized I left a door hanging in the air. So I had to build another staircase, so now we're waiting for them to take that down. Nobody wants to do anything. Well, they're all obsessed with hauling things to stockpiles, which is not necessarily surprising, but it's also not tremendously productive. I guess the good news is we won't deplete the glass stockpile as quickly in the meantime. Man, I don't know. Let's, okay. Cool. They can cut those. You know what? Green, glass, gem. No. Raw. We need raw green glass. That's what we need. Go ahead and make like 50 units of raw green glass. How are we doing on bone stuff, by the way? We're still decorating with horn. Oh, we're out of it. Never mind then. We have run out of pig hoof, which, I'm going to be honest, I don't think would make a great crafting material. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I feel like pig hooves are just not a great material to work with. If anyone watching this has any expertise on this matter, please feel free to educate me in the comments. I would love to know more about crafting with pig hoof. Oh yeah, we're doing clothing again. Yarn shoes doesn't seem great, but I've also queued up some leather shoes and cloaks and hoods. You know, for the edgelords in the fort. it doesn't look like that much space, and if we were doing this conventionally, that is to say without exclusively green glass blocks, if we were just using stone, or if we were in a forest using wood, it wouldn't really take that long, but because we're doing it with glass, and because our magma forges are all the way down here, and we're building all the way up here, it's going to take a literal eternity. This series will outlive the heat death of the universe at this rate. So thank you for joining me today, and every week. Earlier today I realized that I scheduled an episode a week ahead, so the Monday episode went up on Wednesday. Things happen. I don't miss uploads, but sometimes they go up super late. Usually it's because of my terrible internet connection. We did get all the dogs moved down here. They're just going to have to move again. Well, actually, I guess they're going to stay down here. We'll build a pen for them. Because this will be... yeah, where all of our food production starts. I'm still thinking through how I want to handle growing our crops. I got some ideas, but they just... need a test crop. Put it here next to the wood furnace. They still haven't dumped any of these corpses. Not one of them has gone into the dumping ground, which is odd. Yeah, they're not forbidden or anything. I would use auto dump, but that often doesn't work right, and then I just have to go back through and find things that have not been dumped and unforbid them and redump them, and it's annoying. We have put the dogs in here, we have not put the pigs in here, I see. Here are the pigs. Just kind of wandering around. We don't need any pig meat right now. Oh, look at that. We churned through the food and drink we got from the humans. Ain't life grand. What is all this? This is just cloth. Some of it's wool. It's a mix of things. Ooh, a masterpiece chicken leather shoe. An Oakley's mistake leather hood. Very well. Aardvark leather. How are aardvarks real? Aardvarks and anteaters. What even are they? What are they doing here? You know, I understand their ecological niche. That's not the question, but why? This is a question I always find myself asking when I'm looking at animals, is exactly what sequence of events occurred that led to these evolutionary adaptations, right? Why is this the way you worked out? Oh boy, if y'all could work faster, actually, that would be ideal, in fact. That would be my preference, is if you could just work faster. Apparently I started roofing this off. I guess I was planning to do farming at some point, but now I'm prioritizing the secondary residential. We'll put the mayor's office over here. The manager can stay here, but we'll put the mayor's office over in this corner somewhere. And we'll get in some more regular housing, and we'll put in some half-size rooms for visitors. I think it's interesting that the visitors have stopped. We are no longer receiving visitors. I don't know if that has to do with population, but what we have, or just with the fact that we denied so many. We rejected so many requests for citizenship, but now that we have a tavern, no one's coming to visit us, and I think that's very odd. And it's a large, nice tavern. You know, by the standards of Dwarf Fortress, I mean, let's look at this thing. Why can I not see the value of the tavern? I did assign a tavern keeper and some performers. Goblets, 0, desired, 10. What? Stored instruments, desired... What do you mean 0? Is this not the oily eater? It is. Huh. Odd. Because these are very definitely within the tavern. There's a task associated with this one. Wish I could see what that task is. Oh, with a bin that's sitting in that spot. Pardon me. I'm trying to get rid of all our bins. I don't know how we're ending up with new bins. I'm not trading for them. I must have grabbed some accidentally, I guess. I don't know. I actually think anteaters are really neat. I like the giant anteaters. Those are very cool creatures. Not good to be kept as pets, but that's one of those exotic animals that people keep thinking they can just have around their house like a dog. Of course, most people shouldn't have dogs and cats, which are just, by comparison to most other species, easy to keep. I remember when I was a teenager, all the upper middle class folks were getting sugar gliders. Those were in fashion for some reason. I doubt any of them were well taken care of, to be honest. Please get rid of these corpses. They don't need to be in here. What is all this, anyway? Oh yeah, okay, no, these are like goblin and troll bones that we're trying to dump. I don't understand why it's not happening. Here, watch this. Okay, so here's the pile, right? I'm gonna go over here. Highlight the dump room. We're gonna go over here, auto dump. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, I get a list of things that couldn't be dumped for some reason. There they are. See, they're still in here. Still in here. I don't understand. I'm gonna do a mass reclaim, and then we're gonna come over here and forbid everything in this stack so they don't mess with it. Oh, but it did clear the doorway. So that's nice. Okay. Did that fix anything? Did that fix anything at all? Like, is it things that actively had dump tasks assigned? I don't know, but now I know that we need to come back in here and redesignate all this nonsense to be taken out. Oh, well, those Crundle skeletons, that's not going to happen. Don't bother with that. We're just going to forbid those. Because I am fairly certain those are not in a place that we can reach. Body parts. All this goes away. Nope. Ignore. Remains. I'm actually going to stop worrying about remains. Anything they don't... Well, I mean, like, these remains out here can obviously go away. Okay. Did that actually get... Yes. Alright, let's see if that fixes anything. I mean, they're going to prioritize this, which is fine, because ultimately this is the more important project. We can swim in garbage forever, as long as we eventually get everything built. It's just that this is going to take a long time. This was a silly project. I think for my next project I'm going to do something that's not going to require so much building. It's still going to be stupid. It's going to be something completely asinine, but I'm gonna do a project that requires, I think, no above ground building, other than maybe the initial hovel that we're gonna hide in while we dig out housing. We did eventually get all the doors installed there. This has still not been disabled. Not entirely sure what's up with that, because this is an upstairs. Well, I suppose we will define a burrow, assign Feb the woodcutter, who is currently doing nothing. And we'll just follow Feb while he gets his act together here. I've noticed this before when assigning burrows. It has a tendency to make the dwarves catatonic when they're initially assigned. I don't really understand. But something we can do. Switch over to danger for a second. Just to interrupt everything that everyone's doing. And then set back to inactive, and then I have to go up here and fix all this that I just broke. How much did I actually break here? A little bit. And sometimes doing that will shock them into action. Yeah, okay, that actually broke quite a few of those tasks. Go figure. Okay, that's fine. Alright, great. Okay, Feb is walking to the burrow. A lot of people in here, so it's taking a minute. Okay, I don't actually care to watch this. In fact, I don't care to sit here watching any of this right now. So we're not going to. We're just going to jump ahead to a later point in the timeline where this task has been completed. I like this item right here, a masterpiece rhesus macaque leather hood. I prefer to believe when they're making leather hoods, or leather caps, leather helms even, that the head of the animal has been incorporated into the design. I would like to believe that one of the dwarves right now is walking around wearing a monkey hood. Like a spirit hood, but not cringy. I also can't help but notice that a lot of the stuff is just not getting taken to stockpiles. They seem to just not be doing it. So that is slightly frustrating. But in any case, yeah, this is roofed off, so that means that we should now be able to do this. Do we have enough? I'm not counting. No, we have nowhere near enough. So with that happening, what else should we do? We're 19 days into the season and haven't received an attack yet, right? Is that how it works, or does the season... And we'll find out, I guess. It's late summer. So no, I guess the season's going to end in 11 days. And then we'll see what's what. In the meantime, we need to find some way to occupy ourselves. Oh, what is happening? Oh, we're withdrawing from society. Okay, yeah, cool. That'll work. Let's follow you while I pop over here. Show mood. Boulder, rough gem, silk cloth, log, rough gem, log, rock block, leather. We have all of that, I believe. Let me check our cloth stockpiles real quick here. We do have silk. All right, fantastic. It's an engineer. What are we claiming? We are claiming a mechanics workshop. So it's going to be a legendary mechanism, which is fine. We can use that to install a high-quality weapon trap in one of our noble bedrooms. So that'll be pretty cool. Yeah, we'll put the mayor down there. We'll put the count the next level up and the duke a level above that. And the monarch a level above that. I think the very top level is going to be a temple. That feels right. And we should probably arrange to do some sacrifices up there. We'll figure out a good way to do that. I still like the idea of doing a prisoner catapult with a drawbridge. Oh. Okay, can't help but notice that I have not correctly installed these tables and chairs. Hold on a moment. So those should be in line. And they're not. Cool. Tear these down. Oh, wait a sec. It's the pillars. Those aren't tables. Alright. We're doing it again. Wait, hold it. This is in line. This is in line, but this is not in line. This is the one that's wrong, yes. So this one here. Go there. Oh no, this one's wrong. Oh. No, all of them are wrong. Except this one. This is the one that's actually where I want it. Okay, cool. So now we get to go through this process again. Are you enjoying that? Is that fun for you viewers? Okay, tear these down. We'll do it again. That's going to take a minute. We did eventually get this all broken down. I trapped Feb and played with the burrow until he got on board. And then everything was fine. Oh boy. There they go. So this is at normal speed right now. I'm going to show you something. So I'm going to go over here and we're going to turn on Fast Dwarf 1, okay? There you go. You see they're moving more quickly? This is better, right? Still going to take a fairly long time. And when I'm idling, I will often turn on Fast Dwarf 1 so that things happen faster but not too quickly. I'm going to turn on Fast Dwarf 2 real quick, which I don't use very often because it has a tendency to break their behaviors. And you can see they're really whipping along now. This actually doesn't make that much of a difference. This might look faster, but they still prioritize tasks the same way, which means that even if they're walking faster and building things faster, they still just don't like to do certain tasks. So things still just don't get done. I'm not going to leave that on for very long. I just want to show you what this looks like. Nope, we still don't have enough. Okay. So this is better. We're going to turn it off now. Go back to playing the game legit style. More or less, as legit as I ever play. How is this not enough blocks? Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, well, I guess the thing to do is to let it idle until we get to the seasonal autosave, and then we'll see if anything interesting happens. So, stand by, be right back. Okay, we're into the new season. It's autumn, which means we should be getting dwarven merchants soon. But also we may possibly come under attack. I'm going to wait and see what happens before I send the squads out again. I would love to get some... Well, honestly, if the merchants could just bring us weapons and armor, that would be fine. Otherwise, they can just bring us a lot of things made from steel. I need to remember to request steel from the merchants. We have dumped nothing. They are simply not doing it, and I don't know how to force them to do it in an efficient way. Burrowing is going to be a lot harder because we're moving things just from inside the fort to outside the fort. So that may not be the way for us to go. But why have the pigs not even been pastured yet? Like, what is going on here? Legitimately, most of our dwarves, I mean, the ones that aren't moving things to stockpiles, I'm not sure which stockpiles, are just kind of standing around. I mean, are our performers even performing? They don't appear to be. What is the point? What is the point of having the performers if they're not going to pick up the instruments and play them? Do it. I wish to see it. I've seen them do it before. I've had fully functional taverns where people were using the instruments. I don't know why it's not happening now. Alright, we are still working on clothing? No. No. Okay, so what do we have the most of in here? What's all this red stuff? This is just fiber. It's all fiber, what am I saying? That was an insane thing for me to say. Alright. Let me look at our cloth stockpile real quick here. Not that way. We want to avoid that blocks entry there. Still mostly yarn. We'd have just some cloth kind of cloth. So we'll do cloth robe, cloth shirt, cloth tunic. Cloth coat. Cloth vest. Oh, we should do some leather vests. Oh, the dwarves are going to look so cool. Nope. Cloth cloaks. Cloth trousers. We may... I don't know. We might have enough of that. Leather glove. Leather mitten. Because it doesn't actually... The dwarves don't care what the stuff's made out of. For the most part. What? That's probably good for now. We just need to keep the clothiers busy and keep the dwarves clothed. Because they don't like walking around naked. This strip is done. It now matches this one over here. Neither of them does us any good. Because we have to be completely roofed. before anything will happen. Before anything can happen, because many things can only be built indoors. What is that? What is that? That is a stepladder. Where did that come from? Somebody must have brought it with them in a migrant wave. We got a lot of statues right now, which is nice. We have the least decoration here in the middle. I should do something about that. Start with that. There we are. How's this going? Oh, we have cut many things. Okay. We have yet many things more to cut. We'll definitely decorate some more of them statues. Oh, I forgot to check on this. Okay, yeah, this still has not been done. So, we're going to do the burrow trick again. Because this works for some reason. There we are, citizens. The same people, including that child, yes. Get the kid in there. It'll be good for them to learn how to see, and immediately it works. Why do I have to do this, dwarves? Why can't you just prioritize things when I want you to? Also, okay, so it's the fourth one out from the corner. What the? How am I off in a different direction on each one of these? What did I do? This one's correct, yes? Yep, great. That's where I want them. I don't know how I managed to do that. What is wrong with me? Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if none of you noticed that, but I also wouldn't be surprised if you hadn't noticed it and just hadn't said anything to me. Listen, I'm gonna say this again. If I'm scrolling around here and you're like, hey, that's not where it's supposed to be, tell me, because otherwise it's gonna drive me crazy when I find it, and then I'll wonder how long has it been like that? Has it always been like that? Five days into the season and nothing's happened yet. I don't know what the limit is. Where's the threshold? Okay, the cut gems count as finished goods. Interesting. I suppose. At least they're putting them in the finished goods pile. Well, we got plenty of them. But we could have more. They're doing it. Okay. There you go. Just install that. Very good. Gonna put all these chairs back. Not that anybody's using them, because this is, what are these? These are designated, yeah. These are unassigned meeting areas, so I don't know how that affects things. They may not be interested in you. Well, here's somebody. You're just standing around. Which is, you know, fine. How did I do this? What is wrong with me? Jury's out on that one. It's been a topic of some debate. The answer is don't know, don't care. I guess this can go ahead and be a floor we don't need box select on right now. You know, the blocks you need to build these things are right there. Just saying, gang. No, what did I just do? No, I did it correctly. Okay. Now we just have to wait for them to finish installing those, and then we can put the chairs back. Oh yeah, what is this? What are these vermin? Ticks, snails, and beetles. We have a cloud of vermin following this piglet around, I guess. Why is it so filthy in here? We live in a glass box. Oh, the smudges. Oh, good luck. Attached to a bismuth bronze crossbow. That's fine, I guess. We will want some shooters at some point. Oh, I think maybe one of the corpses has been moved? Hard to tell. Tell you what has not happened is those camel bones have not been brought to the bone working area yet. Are they still in here? That hair is in there. Where'd the bones go? Hold on. We're missing some bones. Oh no. Well, there's at least one of them. There are some bones. Okay. Whatever you say, game. We're over a week into the season and nothing has happened yet. It would be fine if something happened. I mean, we have made some progress, right? We finished this quadrant. We started on this quadrant. I remembered that I'd already started on this quadrant. And again, each level of this is going to be a little faster than the level below it. Once we get the whole thing built out. Well, actually, I guess once we've made some progress on the next level, we can... Oh no, because that's going to be the... Yeah, that'll be the count. The count's quarters will be on that level. So we can accept the... No, except I think they want to make us a duchy directly. I don't know. We'll see next time the... What is going on? Oh, I hit caps lock. We'll see next time the caravan comes around. Okay, I think we're good to go now. We're just going to make sure all these are in line. Okay, so here's the one that was correct. That one's in line. They all line up with each other. Checking every which way here. Okay, fantastic. It's correct now. Crazy. Alright. Ugh. Yeah, see, even with Fast Dwarf on, loading up 800 and whatever of these takes a long time. 810, I guess. $900. Wait. I don't know, man. My brain is failing me today. Don't worry about it. It's probably fine. How long we've been going? Oh, that's long enough. There's no need to keep poking at this. All right. Another down-tempo episode, but it takes a long time for things to happen. I'm going to put on Fast Dwarf 2 for funsies while I do the outro. Look at them go. Fantastic. You know, I've never used Fast Dwarf 2 on a brand new fort. I should, just to see what that looks like. Now, this really does screw up their behaviors, though, if you leave it on for more than a little bit. They seem to get stuck performing tasks, so we're not going to use this for too long, but it's pretty funny for right now. In any case, hey folks, thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel. Thanks to those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel. And thanks, as always, to those of you watching this without ever intending to subscribe to the channel. We will be back here next week with some more Dwarf Fortress. Hopefully, I will schedule the upload for the correct day this time. Oh well. We do have Dwarf Fortress every Monday, horror content every Saturday. Lots of other stuff on the channel for you to check out if you want. Let me know if there's anything you want to see on this channel, anything you want me to see on your channel. I'm gonna go. I will catch you folks next week, and until then, Birdman out.